Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And please, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure you do so because it's for free and you are supporting the movement. And then today, I wanted to talk about a subject that I have been touching on my previous videos, and I've been asked to actually make a specific video to speak about it. Okay, so we're going to be speaking about the colorism problem affecting many people in South Africa. I'm going to just talk about South Africa because that's where I've seen it, and I've seen it happen, and I've seen it affect a lot of people. Okay, so just get yourself comfortable, if you want to just take off your makeup and just relax, girl, okay? Because this is going to take a while, all right? So obviously, like I said, this is all about talking about the colorism that's affecting, I would say, especially the women of South Africa, all right? We all know, okay, if you are a South African, you know that many of the faces that we see on television, magazines, newspapers, most of them that are like, front page, they usually are light skinned. Am I wrong? Yeah. Sometimes we just gotta face the truth and actually tackle why is that? I mean, we are in Africa. Africa, I believe most of people that are originated from Africa, they are like, most of them are really dark skinned. But when you are light skinned, you are like treated like a god. Like for instance, in South Africa, many of these celebrities that are, very much popular, more popular than like anybody that's like dark skinned, some of them don't even have to have a talent of anything, and we've seen it, and we were like, why is this person popular? Why is this person on this show? Why is this person doing what she's doing? I mean, yeah, we know it's the privilege of the light skin, the privilege of being beautiful. Yeah, that exists, the privilege of being light skinned and being beautiful. And they flourish, and you can tell. You look at their social media accounts, I mean, the following is unbelievable. These people could never do no wrong, girl, okay? Even if they're in the negative, but people will always be, try to find something positive about them, and most of the time it's, oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. Because you can tell if somebody is in the hot waters. I'm talking about the South African celebrities. If they're in the hot waters and stuff like that, all they gotta do, they just post a in of them being cute, in a bikini somewhere nice, or drinking some cocktail, girl. And all the fans will be like, oh my god, my fave this, my fave that. Why? So you all just forgotten about what they just did, but because they're beautiful, they're easy on the eyes. No, they can never do no wrong. Okay? So I wanted to touch base on that and actually dwell into it, talk more about it, and I'm hoping that some of you are going to talk about it in the comment section, and just tell me what is your experience with what I'm talking about. Also, again, you may be the one who is light skinned, and let me just say this, okay? This video is not to diminish or to make anybody that is light skinned, anybody that, when they look at themselves, they feel like, you know what, I'm a very beautiful person, to make you feel like you're not important. You are important. But I want to talk about society. How did we get to this place where, the only light skinned people are the ones that are in the forefront? Okay? Anybody else, no, you don't matter. No matter how much talent you have, but because of you don't look a particular way, your body is not shaped a particular way, you don't have a nose that looks a particular way, your hair, your eyes, everything, skin, it all comes to factor, right? So I want to know, why is that? You think about, you look at the things like from school, as being children. I remember when I was in school, most of the girls that would be, a teacher's pet, all right, teacher's favorite girl or something like that. Most of them were like light skinned girls, like beautiful girls. Okay, they can never do no wrong. All right, even if they didn't bring their homework, they never get into trouble. But the rest of us, or the rest of the other people that you don't look a particular way, you never get to be praised or being taken seriously. So that, I feel, that mentality has been instilled in our brains as young children, that to be anything in life or to be taken serious about anything, you need to look a particular way. You need to be beautiful. You need to be light skinned. We cannot sit here and pretend like bleaching skin in Africa is not a problem. It's a huge problem. Throughout the whole continent, people want to look bright. People want to look light. People want to have blue eyes. They put on contacts. They bleach their skin. I'm not talking only in South Africa. I'm talking about the whole African continent. Hell, I'm going to talk about globally. Many people of darker skin, are at the disadvantage to a person who's lighter skin. So what is the solution? Yeah, you're going to go and bleach your skin. I'm not saying that I bleach my skin. I never bleach my skin. I mean, to each his own. Okay. But there's a lot of people that are, like very stressed about how they look. Like there are a lot of celebrities in South Africa, allegedly, that are, in a situation where, they know they can never be or in a position where they want to be because they don't look that way. There's a lot of people that are depressed that are starting to bleach their skin. Do they want to bleach their skin? Maybe they don't want to bleach their skin. But you know what? Because of society has made them think, or everyone, that to be beautiful, you have to be light skinned. It's not, you look at the girls on the pictures here on my video, there's I wanted to put on all them beautiful girls, that, all of them, the boy tees and all of them, they're all light skinned girls and they're all like famous, you know what I mean? And when you have that kind of skin tone, for me, I feel like, one, you don't have to have the talent. That's what I noticed in South Africa. You don't have to have the talent. Just because you have that skin, that is your ticket for everything. Okay. Those girls are in radio, the radio presenters, TV presenters. They're presenting soccer, something that they never even played before in their lives. But, they're there. They're there presenting that, right? Like, obviously something is up, all right? So you see them doing that. You see them doing movies. They're everything. Like, how talented are you? Oh my goodness. You have all the talent of everything that's out there in the entertainment business. For real now. I don't want you being the light skin thinking that you cannot do all of those things. Go and do all of those things. I mean, if you have the talent, my goodness, you will just be the star of the star we've never seen come up. But I do have a problem in having to push this narrative of saying that if you are light skinned, you can have whatever you want. I mean, it's sickening, and we praise it, right? We praise it every day. People who are light skinned are more catered to better than somebody who is dark skinned. It's just the truth. I mean, it's not the nicest thing to say, but unfortunately, that's how the world sees dark skin. Like, you're dark, everything about dark, it's like gloom. It's like, nothing nice coming out of dark. I mean, darkness. You know what I mean? I don't know when us as a society would actually think differently than, just putting everything into like, oh, light skin this, light skin that, light skin this. There are other I would say celebrities and also like presenters and stuff like that that are more darker skin, but they are not as like famous as the lighter ones. Okay, so like for example here, I have this beautiful pearl mudiadia. Okay, it's beautiful, right? I mean, in my liking, I would love to see her as like big and famous as the other light skinned girls. But unfortunately, as I see it, that's my opinion, all right? Don't forget that. It's my opinion. I don't feel like she is being pushed like the other light skinned girls are being pushed. I mean, there's other light skinned girls that are presenters, but they're actors. You know what I mean? They're in the film industry. Pearl, I haven't seen her in any film or any TV show or anything like that. I mean, the girl is drop dead gorgeous, beautiful. But because of the mentality of like, you want to see a more lighter tone to be at the top. So she is not as pushed. Just tell me if I'm wrong. I may be seeing this differently, but I do feel like she's not as pushed as much as she deserved, because the girl is unbelievably talented, and I do feel like she's being, and if you look at her, she looks like Normani. Like, just, if you're looking at her on the side or something like that, she does look like Normani, right? And Normani's another one in the States. She's super talented, that girl. But she is not as pushed as she's supposed to be. So now you understand when I say light skin is the ticket to success on everything, anything you want. All right. If you're light skinned and you got nothing, that's your fault. That's my opinion. If you're light skinned and you have nothing in your life, nothing to show for it, it is your fault. Because light skinned people are like gods. All right. They're treated like gods. That's how they see them. So, yeah, like I said, I made that an example about Normani. Normani is she's a recording artist in the US, but I think even in South Africa, you don't even know who Normani is. But because she's not being pushed as much as the other artists that are light skinned. Artists that are light skinned, no talent, no nothing, just blurb and blurb and blurb in their records, but they're famous. Right? But Boiti, look at Boiti, right? She's got the body, she's got the skin. Girl, you're winning. Like, there is nothing wrong that Boiti will ever do that would make her fans say, no, I don't want to see her no more. I don't want to comment on her pictures. I don't want nothing, right? Because of the privilege of the light skin, of the beauty that she possesses. It's also the good genes that these light-skinned people have, right? So how do we get to this place? How did we get to this place? I think also, again, growing up, watching cartoons and stuff like that, you would see, every time, Cinderella, beautiful. She was the beautiful girl. And then you see the stepsisters, they make them look ugly. So, all of that stuff, it gets so instilled in us from an early age. How come they never make, like Barbies that don't look that drop dead gorgeous. I mean, now things are starting to change in terms of they're starting to make like dark skin Barbies. I mean, that is a big shift. They're starting to do that. But back then, decades ago, no. It was always, a Barbie should look a certain way, blonde hair, curly blonde hair, light skin, beautiful, and all of that. So obviously, we grow up knowing that when you are light skinned, you can never go wrong. You look at Bonang. I mean, Bonang, she's beautiful. But I think when she was starting out, she was beautiful. But I don't think she was that light. I don't know what happened to her skin, and I'm not gonna speak on that because that's not my place to say anything about it. But if you look at all these celebrities, their before pictures and after pictures, those are two different people. I know they, you go and enhance how you look like. You go and enhance your nose, your lips, how your body looks. If you don't have the big girls, the boobs, you go and enhance them, like, plastic surgery. But I'm not going to say she went and did plastic surgery. But I'm just saying, people know that being beautiful, you have to look a certain way. And every time, you see all of these leading women in the entertainment industry in South Africa. Most of them are all like, they would be Zulu, okay? Tswanas, yeah, the Tswanas, oh yeah, they're up there. There's a lot of them, a lot of Tswanas, a lot of Zulus, and Xhosas. Where are the Tsonga girls? Where are they? And don't tell me Shoma Josie. I mean, come on, okay? Don't say Shoma just because everybody thinks like, being Tsonga, all the Tsongas are represented by Shoma Josie. Like, no, okay? Where are they? There's a vendor artist, Makadzi. Y'all make fun of her. Y'all make silly. That's an example. Y'all make fun of her. People making fun of her nose. Okay, I've seen that. People making fun of her nose. People make fun of her physique. Okay, making fun of her skin tone. Making fun of her lips. They just judge her from head to toe. Because why? They're not accustomed to that. They're not accustomed to that kind of a physique, that kind of beauty. They're not accustomed to that. They're accustomed to this, to the Bonang beauties. Okay, being a Bonang beauty, you are everything. You made it. You're the queen. Okay. So why is it that somebody like Makadzi, so much talent, so talented, sings and dances and does all of this stuff, but she is not looked at as a, beautiful woman? You have to look at things and how are we brainwashed in thinking this is how a beautiful person have to look like. And it's kind of sad because, some of y'all, the way you talk about this people, like the way that some of these people were talking about Makadzi, like if she was not, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, for an example, if she was not, like, she didn't have like a strong heart or like a strong personality that she possessed, she would be depressed. Like, that is straight depression. You don't know the things that you say to people because of how they look like, because of especially like being a dark girl. I was teased growing up. Yeah, I was teased being a dark girl. I was teased. But I didn't care. Okay, I would go back home and laugh about it or cry about it. But, nobody never asked me the day after how I felt about what they said about me. See, that's why you see, like, even the Kelly Khumalo here. Kelly Khumalo, when she was studying into the game, she's light skinned, but she was not looking like how she looks like today. Same as Bonang, right? Why? Because they know. To be pushed, to be in the forefront, you have to look a certain way. And it's either you adapt or you fall off. So I'm pretty much thinking that if you Google right now, Google like famous actors of South Africa, like famous actresses, for me to say, you will see most of them that gonna come up, they're all light skinned. I'll give you a simple example. Okay, you guys made fun of Akon. Remember that girl that was on Akon? Maggie Bennett or something like that. I'm so sorry if I'm saying her name right, but I know her first name is Maggie. I just don't quite remember her last name. But y'all made fun of her on Generations. She was on Generations. She played the character Akon, and she was blazing, episode after episode after episode after episode. But South Africa did not like her. They did not want her. People were making fun of her looks. They're making fun of her skin tone. They're making fun of her natural hair. Every time. People did not like Akona on that show. And then what ended up happening? She ended up, leaving the show. She left the show. And y'all made fun of her. People were making fun of her about, her personal life. Remember the time she had a court case? I don't know what happened. They were accusing her allegedly about a theft or something like that, which she was acquitted for. It was just so silly things. It was just silly, embarrassing things for the nation to have done that to her. And I'm very proud of what she has accomplished as an actress in the U.S. I mean, she is doing unbelievable. She is such a great actress, such wit, such finesse. She's just a great actress. Better than all those other light-skinned actresses that I've seen in South Africa, honestly speaking. Okay. And now we have the YouTuber of the world, Mihlalin Damase, right? You look at her. Beautiful girl. She's so beautiful, right? Do people actually when you go onto her channel, she doesn't post that much. So you think about it. She doesn't post that much. And whenever she posts, she doesn't quite do much, in my opinion. Like she does a lot. I don't know. I feel like showing off of what she has in terms of big brands and things like that. I may be wrong, but that is my opinion. Okay? I'm making this video to enlighten people of a few things. But anyway, girl, I digress. All right? I digress. I'm not diminishing her beauty. She's a beautiful girl. Okay? And let's not forget that she went to Top Billing, and she did that infamous makeup on that beautiful Nubian queen, and she turned her into something else. That was a bad makeup. Oh my God, I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed for her. I could not believe my eyes that just happened. That just happened. But oh my God, my fave this, my fave that, my fave, right? She's your fave. People never actually judge people of what they can actually produce. No. Okay. But anyway, all right. Her defense, I mean, she is the favored one out of South African beauty YouTube. Are there other beauty YouTubers in South Africa? Hell yeah, there are. A whole lot of them. But, you're not Mihlali, so nobody's not going to push you. It's just a sad thing. Mihlali had a DSTV slot doing a makeup tutorial. I could not believe my eyes. I thought I was dreaming. I was like, where do they do that at? Like, really? I can just just tune in on to DSTV to watch that instead of going, girl, girl. It's just some of these things are just like mind blowing, okay? How much they are pushing these so-called celebrities, okay? These so-called light skinned girls and stuff like that. Why are they not pushing the other dark skinned girls? She's the only one that has the most followers, but she has less videos. How come? All the other girls that are dark skinned, they have the most videos that are posting, but they have less followers and less engagement because of what, they've chose who they wanted to promote. And Mihlali is the forefront. She's the one who's being promoted than the rest of the other beauty YouTubers. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if you don't see that, I don't know what to say to y'all. But really, like, honestly, Mihlali is not the only beauty YouTuber in South Africa, honestly. And I'm not also even going to talk about color. There's like white beauty YouTubers. There's like Hindu beauty YouTubers. There's like dark skin. There's a whole lot of, different people that are doing beauty videos in South Africa. But, like I said, they choose who they want to promote. And the masses, the viewers choose who they want to see the most. They want to see a light-skinned girl. You can only see a dark-skinned girl when you actually go and put it on the when you type in the search, like beauty videos for a dark-skinned girl. That's the only way you can discover the other South African dark-skinned beauty YouTubers. Isn't that sad? It's sad because when you search, go and search right now. You see who's gonna come up first. Mihlali. I don't care how you search it. Mihlali is coming up first. Okay? Because she's the one, they're pushing her to the algorithm. Sad thing. All right. Look at Kelly Kuman. Look how light she is here. It's like I'm looking at a white woman. She's so light. But I remember when she was starting, she was not looking like this. But because, to have the following, to have the likability, to have all the people following you, you have to look like how she looks. Look at that. Okay? This is honestly, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So I say all that to say this, that I think our society, kind of like, have been brainwashed, like I said earlier, that, to be beautiful, obviously, you have to look a certain way. And, being accepted into society, you have to look light. And it's a sad, sad thing. It's sad. You look at most of the light-skinned people, I'll say mixed race. Okay, because to me, in my eyes, there will always be mixed race, right? They are exotic people, the most exotic people you'll ever see in your life, okay? And everywhere you see them, they do great. In whatever field they're in their workspace, so whatever work that they're doing, they're in the forefront. Okay, now we have Kanyimbao. Oh my goodness, this girl! Look at how she looks. She looks totally different, like from where she started. Like, I mean, I'm not against having to go and enhancing your looks, making yourself look beautiful and, exotic. There's nothing wrong about that. It's your money at the end of the day. I'm just saying, like, she probably looked at it in this way that, hey, for me to get the bread, to put the bread on my children's table, I have to do this, Allegedly. I'm not saying that that's how she was thinking about it in her head, but I'm just saying, it's society. Cinderella looked beautiful. Cinderella had a sharp nose. Cinderella had the most beautiful features, beautiful dress, and everything. Everybody wants to look like Cinderella, right? So how do you do that? You have to go and enhance yourself. You have to go under the knife. You have to bleach your skin. You gotta go change how your hair looks, hair implants and stuff like that. That's what many of some of the beautiful people have had to go through to maintain the looks, to look a certain way. There are people that are born at a disadvantage on having like the big boobs. Okay, so for you to have that, where do you have to go? You got to go do surgery. You have to go put some implants to to look like the girl who has them naturally, so you can compete with her. You know what I mean? It's oh man, it's such a difficult topic to really dwell into it, because there's just so much. There's just so much, like I'm gonna go back to what I was saying about the mixed race situation. The mixed race situation it's confusing to me. Um, I'm not saying being mixed race is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You're human just like everybody else. But for me, I have a problem of somebody who is mixed race with black and another ethnicity, and they only choose to say that they're black. I mean, I feel like it's unfair for people that are actually black, and they have to compete with you who already now you have your features are already now enhanced to a person who is full-fledged black. It's I just feel like it's not right. I don't know. So also again, I wanted to talk about this beautiful, beautiful lady here. I mean, oh my goodness. This girl, Owami Hlongwane. Owami I feel she has the most biggest views on YouTube South Africa. That is my personal opinion, but there will be more others. But I feel like right now, with what I wanted to concentrate on with my topic, Owami, go check her out, please. It's Owami Hlongwane Entertainment, or just Google Owami Hlongwane. Owami, a day, this girl, she's hardworking. She could just like put out about 4, 5, 3 videos a day. Okay. She's always entertaining. She's always there. She's dedicated to what she does. But she's not as recognized as like your Mihlalis, the Mihlalis that don't post a video, all the time. But this one is neglected. How? Make it make sense to me, because I don't understand. Okay. Owami, because of she looks a particular way, she's dark skinned, darker than Mihlali. And I would say Mihlali is more smaller in physique compared to Owami, right? If Owami looked like a Mihlali, Owami would be on television. Owami would have her TV show, okay? TV show like your Wendy Williams type of TV shows. She would have that today. But because she looks a certain way, so they do not push her as much as they would push a Mihlali. All right? Mihlali, my goodness, like I said, I could not believe they had put her on DSTV to do a makeup tutorial. Like, for real, girl, for real. Nobody doesn't know how to put on a mascara, please. Okay? They did that. And I say, if Owami looked a particular way, in the favorite particular way, should be a big star right now. Should be in red carpets. She would be, girl, she would probably be acting by now. Okay? Because, when you're light skinned, you know everything. Dark skinned people don't know nothing. Okay? Dark skinned people are not talented. Let's just put it in this way. Only light-skinned people are talented. Only light-skinned people know everything about entertainment. Nobody knows. We don't know nothing. We know nothing, okay? It's not the saddest thing. Like, it's so sad. And it pisses me off to see such big talents and being neglected and not taken serious because, they look a particular way. And we as a society have a long way to go if this is how we think and how we look at people. Okay. And, this girl, Owami, she's at the moment I'm making this video, she's around 192,000 followers or subscribers, and she's been in the game, for over 5 years now. She's been in the game for over 5 years, and she has so much views on all of her videos, and like the rest of her channel is doing quite great. I mean, she's probably not, complaining about what she makes a month and stuff like that with her work. But I'm just saying, I feel like it's unfair, that she's being looked over. They don't, push her. You know what I mean? But maybe, she doesn't want to be that famous or things like that. You don't know, I don't know, her plans are in the entertainment industry or for what she does. But I just kind of do feel like, that there's just double standards. There's just double standards, like if she was light skinned, she's probably going to be famous. That is the truth all day, every day. All right. You look at your Bonangs. I mean, Bonang, she's been in the game for decades now, okay? And I feel like, maybe it's probably time for her to kind of move over. We need new bloods. We need new people in the game. But, these girls, because they're beautiful, I mean, they're going to stay in the game long. I haven't seen any newcomers, they're out there playing my piano and stuff like that, which is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that. I'm just saying, girl. So Bodang are going to keep winning. They're going to just keep being in our faces, doing what they do. I mean, Bonang is very talented. I cannot take that away from Bonang. Bonang is a very talented woman. She gotten into the industry from the radio days. She's got this very strong, beautiful voice. I mean, her voice is unbelievable, okay? So at least sometimes if you see people of this stature and, they're beautiful and stuff like that, but they have the talent to back it. Bonang is one of them. And I respect the fact that at this stage in her career, I haven't seen her, crossing over into acting, because then that would be like, I'll be side-eyeing her. I'll be like, okay, girl. Because I've seen her try to do it in music videos, and girl, let me just have my drink. It was not that good. Okay, that was just my opinion. I have nothing against her. I'm just making a video on to enlightening people. And I just want to have just a simple conversation, right? A simple conversation. So yeah, as a country, I feel like we have a long way to go. It's going to take us, oh man, like it's just, I'm ashamed. Okay. Yeah, it has made me a few times to think of myself as unbeautiful and, unworthy to be looked at as a beautiful woman because of how society has made me think. Like I said, I will keep saying it again, being beautiful, you have to be light skinned. And I feel like we're not putting out a good message for the young kids out there. We don't want a nation of people that are depressed. It is in our hands to change the narrative. They have to give more opportunities to more darker skinned girls. Like if they give more opportunities to dark skinned girls, there's millions and millions and millions of dark skinned girls back there that don't know if they're beautiful or not. But if they can see somebody who looks like them on television, on a magazine, on a newspaper, whatever, somebody who's big, somebody who can advocate for them, then, they know that, out there they have a future. I would also, it's been a while back, but they used to do Top Model Africa and stuff like that. They used to film it in South Africa, but it's been a long time. But I remember there was one contestant. She had this unbelievable feature. She was a Tonga girl. She's very dark skinned, and also again, South Africa was making fun of her again. I just don't know what is wrong. What is wrong on being dark skinned? Like, is there something wrong? Like, am I missing something here? Like, is being dark skinned a curse that much that people actually don't like? They just don't even want to see it. They don't want to see a dark skinned person flourish in that way. I remember her that she was being abused on social media. Oh my goodness. It was just terrible. It was sad. Like, I was sad. I was sad for her. And I felt like, she was not taken to the highest point where she could have been. Because she had the body, she had the long legs, girl. She had those high cheekbones, her face, the features, her eyes were unbelievable. I forgot her name. Like, if you remember her name, please do comment right below. But yeah, I feel like she was abused. The country just abused her, just like Maggie, the girl that was on Generations. She was abused like that because people were not used to that type of beauty. People feel intimidated seeing somebody that looks different to what they're used to look at. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, people, like, if you're used to looking at like light skin, like you're used to looking at that skin, like Ayanda Tabet, like beautiful girl, my goodness, she's gorgeous. But somebody else that looks darker than her, like really dark, people are not gonna praise her as much as they'll praise Ayanda Tabete. You know what I mean? That's just how society works. That's how society looks at things. And my God, like, it's just, we need to change. We need to give those young kids, those young girls that are dark skinned, and, let them know that they are beautiful. There's nothing wrong in being dark. Hell, right now, there's a huge shortage in the, like, top modeling, in Europe, or mainly in Europe, like they're looking for people that are really, really dark skinned because they love to use them for like couture modeling, where they can put on like makeup and different colors can pop. Like, when you're dark, putting a dark skin, putting a yellow on dark, putting a red on dark, putting a green on dark, girl, like, it just pops out. All right. So there's a shortage of those type of beauties. They're looking for them. So if you're dark skinned, please don't bleach your skin out there. I hope and wish that this message reaches somebody out there that actually feels like, they are not important in life because of their dark skin. Please do listen to my video. Please, please, please. I hope this video gets to your ears and you get to listen to it, that you are beautiful. You do not need to bleach your skin. You're beautiful the way you are. All you need to do is to accept who you are, love yourself, and actually, that's when you'll grow confidence. And nobody would ever hurt you with their jealous words. I mean, also sometimes I feel like, some of these people, some light-skinned people have made fun of me, and I felt like, they felt intimidated because I looked different than them. I was like, I look different. 10 of you look the same. I look totally different than you, and you are intimidated by me. You know what I mean? So I feel like society, there's just so much that society has to change. And I hope a lot will change. Especially like if you are in South Africa or in African countries, we need to uplift our dark sisters. We need to uplift those beautiful dark Nubian queens. Okay. We need to uplift them because they inspire a lot of young girls out there. A lot of them that actually right now feel like they are nothing, but you are beautiful. Don't ever, ever, ever think that you're not. And those girls need somebody to advocate for them. Okay? We need to build this sisterhood or like this beauty hood or something like that. I don't know. Something just needs to be done. We just have to change how people view beauty as. And I'm not wanting to make all these videos in diminishing light skin. I just want to put some light into what people think. Okay. I will also talk about Shoma Josie. Okay. Shoma Josie is a mixed race musician, which her father is white and her mother is black, a Tonga woman from Agian. So I wanted to talk about this specifically in a way that many of the people in Limpopo, most of them are dark skin. There's not a lot of light skin, but there are a lot of light skin. It's just kind of weird, okay? But for me, I feel like if Shoma Josie was dark skinned, I don't think she would have been as big as she is today. I don't know if that makes any sense, okay? If Shoma Josie was not light skinned or mixed race as she is, because she's mixed race, right? If she was not mixed race and not knowing how to speak Xitsonga, she wouldn't have been as this big as she is. And that is the truth, and everybody knows that, okay? If Shoma Josie is not the only Tonga artist to ever come out of Guyana or Alipopo, okay? There's a lot of other artists that has ever come out of there, but they never get the push. You look at Makazi, okay? Makazi, she's another one. She's very talented, but putting her side by side to Shoma Josie, I don't like to compare people, but Shoma Josie is the more popular artist than Makazi. Or maybe Makazi is also a popular artist. I feel like Makazi, she is more talented. I mean, Shoma Josie, she's also talented. I mean, Kuchinash Belani is not easy. You know what I mean? But if Shoma Josie, did not have that privilege of having that light skin and also being mixed race, being mixed about, oh, you want to watch Lungetani, oh my goodness, yes, I support, you know what I mean? No, when I watch Lungetani, wala vla Changan, oh, when I watch Lungetani, utiba kuchina shi Tonga, uchina shi Belani. I don't know if I'm getting anywhere with you guys, but I just wanted to put some light out there. There's a lot of other Tonga artists that has ever come out of Limpopo, but you don't even know about those artists. I don't even know about some of them, but I know they are there. They exist. I've listened to their music, and they really are good artists. But Shoma Josie, she comes first, right? She's the one who's being pushed, the chosen one, mixed race girl. Yes, that's how society is. Vanhu va Vatsonga vo tala I vanhu va dark vo Tsonga I vanhu va dark kahle vanhu vo huma a Limpopo, most of us are dark, right? So kuhuma this girl who's light skinned speaking Xitsonga. You want to tell me the rest of Tonga people won't support her? They will support her. That's why she is popular. Okay? Does she have the talent? Singing wise and and all that kind of stuff, yes, she is, but for me, not at my liking. But because of the popularity, being light skinned and being of a mixed race, yes, she will be more popular than any. And that's nothing wrong about that. That's just how society is. Okay? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but all I've said to you was like society know white light skin has more beauty than the darker, I mean, like, yeah, she's a good performer, and she pushes her work. She's a hard worker, and things like that, and that also have to come into effect that she's a hard worker, and she deserves what she's accomplished. There's nothing wrong in wanting to accomplish more for what you have done, and that's she's representing the Tonga people, which I feel from my like they haven't been represented as much as they should be represented. Okay. So at least Tonga people have a voice in her. Okay. So her being light skinned and her being of a mixed race, yes, a lot of Tonga people are gonna say yes in Tonga and stuff like that. And she, she's almost representing the Tonga people. But it's just kind of sad to me that the whole country took them this long to recognize the Tonga music as popular as it is. Like, I mean, she made Tonga music hip. Okay, she made Tonga music more popular than it ever been in decades. And that's amazing, okay? It's amazing. She made it popular. It's, is she the best? Is she Belani dancer out there? Probably she is. Probably she's not. I mean, I know there's a lot of other Shibelani dancers out there. Okay. But I just kind of do feel like, for her, light skin worked in her favor. Okay. Like I said, she's not the only artist that's ever come out of Kiani or, Alimpopo. But she has the light skin in her favor that has put her in a position that she's in today. And, I don't want to diminish her success and put her down. We are so happy for all her achievements, Like, I mean, Shitonga is now hip, okay? Shitonga is now cool to be Shitonga. You're cool being Shitonga, being a Tonga person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what she's done, what she's has accomplished is quite amazing. And, we should not forget about that. We should give her props and should celebrate what she has done because of the privilege of her beauty and the privilege of her light skin, the privilege of being of a mixed race, of having, one of your parents being white or of a different race of black. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to enlighten about that, about Shoma Josie. And, I wish her all the success. I wish she continues doing what she does with the music, with the Shitonga music, and putting light onto the Tonga people, because what she's done, it's quite amazing. Like, I mean, come on. So Shoma Josie, she had won a BET award, which I felt to myself, are y'all serious? Really? For real now? But okay, we're not going to dwell into that. And we just have to be happy for what she has accomplished. Okay. So now, I don't know if you guys have ever went to Limpopo or Bogiani and places of such. Many of people there, like I'm going to say it again, most of them are dark skinned. So it was not a shock for them to have the love, easy support, the easy love towards Shoma Josie. Okay. So you look at Boiti. Boiti has been in the game again for decades, ma'am. Okay, it's time, to move on. Give you need to give it up to some new bloods, all right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that you should give up and stuff like that, but I just kind of feel like in the entertainment industry in South Africa, they're running out of like the most famous people. That is just my opinion. It's the same faces, the same people, the dresses are similar, the hairs are similar. Hell, they're actually even starting to look like the same person. Because, it's the same person all the time. Oh my gosh. All right. We need change. People need change. All right. But Jessica and Ghosty, it's the same person every time you see them. Okay, they're not doing anything different. They're doing the same goddamn thing. Boring as hell. I mean, come on now. We need some change, right? So, again, I'm gonna go back talking about this mixed race issue. All right. Being of a mixed race, I'm not saying is a bad thing. But for me, I just kind of feel like sometimes it's kind of unfair. I'm not gonna come out here and say you should identify yourself, your identity differently. Okay, you can identify your identity for whatever identity you want to be. But at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like it is a little bit unfair if you are of a mixed race and then you're gonna identify yourself as Black. I feel offended as a Black person that I have to compete with you of a mixed race and I'm Black and you say you're Black. Okay. So you guys know I have a video that I've actually touched a little bit about this issue, about talking about mixed race people. Okay, so I have a friend of mine. She used to work at an agency, an acting agency, and she used to tell me that when they used to receive casting calls and they would say they're looking for an African American, this and this and this, or describe. So the agency will first send out mixed race people for those roles. And then when mixed race people don't book the role, then that's when they turn to go back to the, Black actors. Not mixed, but I'm talking about Black actors. Those are the ones that then they will say, okay, we'll send you out. And then, that is such a sad thing to hear. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? And they'll be like, yep, that's how it works. Right? Because it's unfair when you are mixed race. A mixed race person can audition for a Black role, for Hispanic, for white roles, for mixed race roles, for so many work they can audition for. But you as a Black person, you can only audition for that role as a Black person. You cannot go and audition for a mixed race person because you're not of a mixed race. You're Black. And a mixed race person can audition for a Black role, which is, for me, I find it, society has messed up a lot, okay? And it's going to be tough to change things. It's going to be tough to bring things back. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because we have a long way to go. I feel media has to change. Media has a long way to go. And I'm not going to sit here and say being mixed race is a bad thing. Being mixed race, you should not get this type of work and get that type of work. It's not your fault. It's just how society has built up our future of what we're living in today. It's nobody's fault. If you're beautiful, if you're light skinned, you're beautiful. Own that. That is your beauty. We just need more dark skinned people to be at the forefront too. We need more dark skinned people to be looked at as beautiful. We cannot, making all these young little girls that are dark thinking that they're nothing, thinking that the only way to be successful is for them to go and bleach their skin and cause all this type of health issues on their skin and possibly their health too. So I hope this video has, changed you, or maybe you've experienced something like this before. And I hope, something changes in our society. There's nothing wrong in being dark. Celebrate your beauty, celebrate your skin. You are unique, you are beautiful, and you are loved just the way you are. We just need more representation. That's why I say representation is important. Okay, there's a lot of representation for light-skinned people. They already have their representation. We need representation for dark-skinned girls, so we can represent those little girls. So those little girls know that, okay, I'm not alone having this dark skin, and dark skinned women are beautiful too. So we need more representation so that we don't have a generation or future generation of people that have light skin on their face, but their neck is dark. So I hope this has changed your mind and how you see beauty. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But anyway, I just hope things change in the future. We need to embrace all these beauty YouTubers that are dark. You gotta go check out their videos, check out their beauty. This is Mpo Mongai, if I'm saying her name right, I hope. Beautiful girl, gorgeous girl. Okay, she makes her beauty videos. And her compared to Mihlali, like I said, she comes first, girl. All right, compared to Bompo, ne? You can Google it right now. Beauty YouTubers, like black beauty YouTubers, Mihlali is the number one. All right. All these other beauty YouTubers, they're not nowhere close getting the views that she gets, getting the engagement that she gets with her followers or the people that watches her videos, So I don't know, girl. I don't know. Do these beauty YouTubers have to change how they do their videos? Do they have to be more aggressive and stuff? I think they are already aggressive because they post more than Mihlali does. And I'm not saying you should stop supporting Mihlali. Mihlali, she also does well at what she does. Okay, she just already has the beauty and the advantage of being light skinned. I hope this changes your perception and how you look at beauty, how you look at people. We all are beautiful in our own skin. We all are beautiful the way we look. We just need more representation. And I feel this girl, she can represent a lot of dark-skinned girls, and she does beautiful, simple makeup looks, girl. That can make a dark-skinned person look so bomb. All right. So yeah, so you can go check her out, check out her videos, check out her channel, and subscribe and support the girl. All right. So anyway, I would like to thank everybody that joined me today, that watched till the end. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, really appreciate. And I hope that you subscribe and do all the fun stuff, okay? So you don't miss any videos that I'm going to post. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more of this type of broadcasting to you guys, and talking about some of the videos I want to talk about is like more serious issues that people face every day and stuff like that. So we talk about that. So yeah, you can voice out your opinion on the comments and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoy sitting here talking. But anyway, thank you so much for joining today's video, and I hope I will see you again on the next one. You take care. Bye.